It's Week 14 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. There are few better in the red zone as he comes in fourth in touchdown receptions. It's the Titans and the Jaguars, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that it's a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting. Right? We've had a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running backs do it on the ground.
It's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this will be a Jaguars first down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll go right back to Mixon. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back? Or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Wilson now off the bootleg. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Second and 7. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. A run here with Mixon. And he's in! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Jaguars. That his 16th touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
First and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The ball's out. The Jaguars have it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free? And coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Jaguars offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. 19. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
Offense.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They'll run a draw with Mixon. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. From out of the gun, here's May. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. A run here with Hall. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. To throw is May. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. May gonna look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Go! Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's complete left side to Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This from 34 yards. Little's kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Greg Gordon. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got the big tight end, Everett, down the field. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
They'll run with Mixon. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now Wilson on 1st down. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And he's into the end zone. DJ Moore Jacksonville.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out in front by the score of 17-3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Whoa! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense and Drake May making their way back out. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw now, May. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he nearly got the first down there. They'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1.
19 Lions. Ready.
Here's May. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Here we go.
They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it.
It's a big one for Tennessee. 38 yards.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. Down inside the 10. He is in. Then Sinnott. Touchdown, Tennessee.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jags offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. Inside the 40, to the 20. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Russ. He's got his big target, Everett. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up...
That one taken in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Jaguars move out to a 24-10 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. To throw on 1st down, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is May. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. May now on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Breece Hall, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will cut into that lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Right back to Moore, another grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll put Everett in motion here. Again, Wilson. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be taken down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Sanders' kick is good. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Jaguars are out on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started down at Hard Rock Stadium, an AFC East matchup with the Jets visiting Miami. And it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. T. Higgins, a touchdown reception. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Isaiah Pacheco with a touchdown run. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium. See what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The rookie, Bo Nix, showing why he was taken in the first round. 3 touchdown passes. It was Joe Mixon who had it working in the first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. They're going. They're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Jaguars have it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And that was
to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the game, and 17 for the season. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. To get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's going to try it here again. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Play action. It's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans will get the ball at their own 17-yard line. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll go again with Hall. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. And with that last run, that moves him over 1,000 rushing yards on the year. A nice milestone in what has been an exceptional season on the ground. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw now, May. Inside the 10, it is caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
They'll try and throw. Here's May. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Titans cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On second down, Russ. He's got the big tight end, Everett, down the field. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Wilson going to fire quickly to Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, alert, alert.
Throwing again, Wilson. There's that man again, another catch. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Again, it'll be Mixon. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage. And not.
That is caught by the tight end, Gerald Everett. Touchdown, Jaguars. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. The Titans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. He'll find Hall out of the backfield, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Tracking 60. Shut up.
May going to look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is May. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing now is May. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To throw is May. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. To throw again is May. Taking off. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
On 2nd down, it's May. That's into the hands of Worthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's taken in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. That penalty is declined.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jaguars offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field as they try to finish things off here in the 4th. And that current 5-game win streak looks like it's about to become 6. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Mixon. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Give running right. It is Mixon. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their 2nd. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.